Reacher Season 3. What we know so far about the Amazon Prime action series Return. Spoiler warning. The following article gives away moments from the end of Reacher Season 2. So if you are not caught up on the series yet, we recommend taking a cue from the title hero and proceeding with caution if you continue to read on about Reacher Season 3. After just one season, critics and audiences agreed that Reacher, inspired by a series of novels by Lee Child, is one of the best TV shows on Amazon Prime, one of the best streaming services to subscribe to today. That opinion was only further supported by the equally thrilling Reacher Season 2, which ended with the title character, played by Alan Ritchson, boarding a bus with no clear intention of where he is going or what he will do, leaving fans to wonder what his next adventure could be. Luckily, they will not have to be in the dark for much longer, as Reacher Season 3 is already on its way. While Ritchson's brawny former Special Forces agent likes to keep his whereabouts a surprise, even to himself, not all audiences share the same philosophy. We can at least tell you what we know about the story, cast, and other behind-the-scenes details about Reacher Season 3, which will now be produced by Skydance and CBS Studios, following the shutdown of Paramount Television Studios. Let's dive in. Amazon announced that Reacher Season 3 is set to premiere sometime in 2025. So it looks like a spot on the upcoming 2024 TV premiere schedule cannot be expected after all, but hopefully it does not take another 2 years for our eponymous hero to drift into his next adventure this time. It should come as no surprise that Alan Ritchson is returning to lead the Reacher Season 3 cast in the title role. Of course, he will not be alone and is joined by a familiar face and new ones as well. Let's take a look at who they are one by one, starting with our main hero. Former Titans and Blue Mountain State star Alan Ritchson, who is made to look even taller than he already is in the series by on-set visual trickery, is the second actor to fill Jack Reacher's massive shoes, following Tom Cruise's stint in 2 feature-length films. Ritchson, who is seen on the big screen this year in the heartwarming, fact-based drama Ordinary Angels and the more action-packed 2024 movie Guy Ritchie's The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Maria Sten is also reprising her role as Reacher's former colleague and friend, Frances Neagley, per Variety. The actor, also known from the short-lived Swamp Thing series, Syfy's seasonal horror anthology TV show, Channel Zero, and as a writer for Big Sky, was one of the few Season 1 veterans to return in the Reacher Season 2 cast. Playing this season's potential big bad is Anthony Michael Hall in the role of Zachary Beck, the owner of a rug importing company that Reacher suspects is a front for something criminal, as Variety reports. The actor was one of the biggest stars from the Brat Pack in the 1980s, starring in classic high school movies like The Breakfast Club, would also become one of the youngest SNL stars around that time, and more recently appeared in Halloween Kills. At the same time as Hull, Sonia Cassidy was also added to the Reacher Season 3 cast as Susan Duffy, who is described in Variety as a sharp and sarcastic D-agent from Boston. The English actor's most notable career highlights so far include AMC's short-lived dramedy Lodge 49 and Showtime's series adaptation of The Man Who Fell to Earth. As Zachary Beck's 20-year-old son Richard, we have Johnny Berchtold of Netflix's Doggone Cast fame. He also starred in the recent underrated horror movie Blumhouse's The Passenger in 2023. And he also appeared in a couple of recent acclaimed miniseries, namely Gaslit and Tiny Beautiful Things. Amazon Prime's Reacher series made an explosive debut in 2022, introducing viewers to a new version of Jack Reacher, the iconic protagonist from Lee Child's best-selling novels. With Alan Ritchson leading the show as the towering, no-nonsense former military policeman, the series quickly gained traction, combining thrilling action with a compelling lead character. Fans of both the books and the show have eagerly awaited the continuation of Reacher's story, and with Season 3 confirmed, excitement is once again in the air. So what do we know so far about the return of this hard-hitting action series? Season 3 has been confirmed. The second season of Reacher premiered in December 2023, with fans excited to see how the show would handle Lee Child's Bad Luck and Trouble, the 11th novel in the book series. But even before the second season aired, Amazon announced in September 2023 that Reacher would be returning for a third season. This early renewal was a testament to the show's popularity and Amazon's confidence in its staying power. Alan Ritchson himself confirmed the news with a humorous Instagram post, sharing his excitement with his growing fanbase. With viewership numbers remaining strong and critical reception positive, it's no surprise that Amazon has committed to more Jack Reacher adventures. What book will Season 3 cover? Reacher is based on Lee Child's wildly popular Jack Reacher novels, and each season so far has drawn from one of these books. Season 1 covered Killing Floor, the first novel, while Season 2 adapted Bad Luck and Trouble, a later installment. This jump from Book 1 to Book 11 left fans wondering which novel would be the focus of Season 3. As of now, Amazon has yet to confirm the specific book that will be adapted for Season 3, but speculation is rife. One theory is that Season 3 could cover Persuader, the 7th book in the series. Persuader is often cited as one of the best Jack Reacher novels, with a gripping plot involving undercover work, betrayal, and a deeply personal vendetta. Its blend of action, psychological tension, and high-stakes drama would make it a perfect fit for the show's tone. On the other hand, some fans believe that the third season may return to earlier books that have yet to be adapted, such as Die Trying, the second novel, which follows Reacher as he's abducted along with an FBI agent by a militia group. Both books offer rich material for adaptation, and no matter which direction the showrunners decide to go, Season 3 is poised to deliver another round of intense action and suspense. Alan Ritchson's return and character development, a key reason for Reacher's success, is undoubtedly Alan Ritchson's portrayal of the titular character. At 6'2" and powerfully built, Ritchson fits the physical description of Jack Reacher far more closely than the 2012 Tom Cruise film version. But beyond his imposing size, Ritchson has won over fans with his ability to bring a mix of toughness, intelligence, and vulnerability to the role. His Reacher is a man of few words, but with a sharp mind and an unyielding sense of justice. Ritchson's return for Season 3 is already confirmed, and fans are eager to see how the character will evolve in the upcoming episodes. Over the course of the first 2 seasons, we've seen Reacher confront both physical threats and emotional wounds, and Season 3 promises to delve even deeper into his complex persona. Whether it's grappling with past trauma, confronting old enemies, or navigating moral gray areas, Reacher's character development will likely be a focal point of the new season. Supporting cast and new additions, while much of the focus naturally falls on Ritchson's portrayal of Reacher, the supporting cast plays an essential role in fleshing out the world he inhabits. In Season 1, Willa Fitzgerald and Malcolm Goodwin brought depth to their roles as Officer Roscoe Conklin and Chief Detective Finley, respectively, while Season 2 introduced new characters drawn from Bad Luck and Trouble. Although casting details for Season 3 have yet to be confirmed, fans can expect to see a mix of returning characters and fresh faces. Given that each season of Reacher is adapted from a different novel, there's always the possibility that new allies or enemies will be introduced. If Persuader or Die Trying are adapted, characters like Susan Duffy, an undercover D agent, or Francis Neagley, Reacher's old military colleague, could take center stage. The introduction of dynamic new characters, whether as friends or foes, adds another layer of anticipation for the upcoming season. Season 3 plot speculations without a confirmed novel for Season 3. Much of the plot remains speculative, but there are several key elements that fans expect to see. First and foremost, viewers can count on plenty of high-octane action sequences. Whether it's explosive fight scenes, tactical missions, or intense standoffs, Reacher has built a reputation for delivering thrilling action with a brutal, grounded realism. Another likely focus will be Reacher's ongoing journey as a nomadic figure, moving from town to town, solving problems with his unique brand of justice. While the show has stayed true to the